Hello, everybody. Welcome back to the Grand Slam. You can see from the screen that you're welcomed by that we've changed our tactics and formation slightly. I've decided that we're going to be a slightly more defensive team, but a team that hits other teams on the break where at all possible. It's a formation that you'll probably recognise from the Forest job. We did play with this for a little bit of time, and it did seem to work quite nicely for us. It really does invite pressure onto you, but then when you can break, you find that you've got a lot of options going forward, both down the wings and through the centre. Now, we've got highlights of a game that we need to bring you, and I'm afraid it doesn't make for happy viewing. I'll hand over to the highlights and you'll see exactly what I'm talking about. So Chambly getting the better of us, and by so doing, leaping over us in the league table. They're now up to 7th. We have dropped to 11th place. We've got a record of 1 win, 3 draws, and now a loss. We are now no longer unbeaten. I don't think that was going to last for long. Goal difference of 0, so that's nice and neat. And Chikunte getting his first goal for me, and it was scrappy, but it's the kind of goal that you would expect a poacher to get. And so he may stick around for a little while, but he won't be starting today, that's for sure. Because we have other plans, as you're already aware. Now, let's get into today's game, which, as you know, is against Nancy. We're going to be playing with that 4-5-1 formation with Diarra leading the line. And before we get into the game itself, there is one thing that I have to check, and that is that change attack and defense level is on, and it is. So that should be good. I don't think it was switched on for previous games, which may have explained why we weren't necessarily playing as fluidly as I would like. It seemed like sometimes we were being less attacking than we needed to be, and other times we were less defensive than we needed to be, and that would certainly explain things if the auto attack defense level was switched off and we were stuck on balanced mentality. Not that balanced mentality is a bad thing, of course. You can devise tactics that work wonderfully with a balanced mentality, but I do prefer that little bit of fluidity that playing with such a setting gives you. Interesting. I was taken aback for a second that Nancy don't have a sponsor on their shirts. I guess that's true to life. I'm not entirely sure. But here we go. We kicked off, and immediately we see the favourite old tactic of most teams in this league. playing it right down the middle. Diarra doing a lovely job of picking the ball up there, and we're going to play it back to him. But Sika maybe, he spots what we were going to try and do and cuts the ball out pretty well. Is Triboulet. Looks like Nancy a fairly restrained side where it comes to their attacking play as well, so might take a little bit of time for them to come out of their shells enough for us to do the damage with them. But the good thing about this formation is that possession wise, at least with teams with slightly better passing ability, it's pretty good. So we'll have to wait and see how it plays for us. Again, the ball is cut out there by the defence as we try to play it through to Diarra. He's going to be ploughing a very lonely furrow today, I think. Is Karouche. Rocheteau plays it back to Sai. Oh dear, we've given it away there. And Karouche wins it back, fortunately for us, just intercepts that ball, dinks it over the top. Beautiful, cheeky. Oh dear, no, that's bad. That's bad, that's very bad. That's very, very bad. Schiedler's in here. And Thiam does his job well, covers for the centre-backs. And we have the ball back and can try to score again. Oh dear, the passing again is letting us down badly here. We've got some pretty okay players, but almost to a man our team is let down by really poor passing stats. Our attacking midfielder, probably the only one that has anything approaching decent passing. Let's put one over the top, looking for Diarra. He might be in here. Brilliant control, brilliant finish. Oh my goodness me, what a goal for Dunkerque. There I was complaining about our lack of passing ability, and we've just put one right over the top. And Diarra has absolutely earned his corn for this week. What a control, and what a finish. That is an exquisite ball over the top. Controlled with the outside of the right boot and then finished with the inside. Diarra is off and running. As I was saying, Boudaud is the only one that really has like what you would say are good passing stats. But every now and then, you know, even a broken clock is correct twice a day, as the old saying goes, unless you're a digital clock aficionado, in which case it won't be right at all, because that's how digital things work. If they're broken, they're fucked. Now, ball into the box. Goalkeeper should deal with that. He does. Marival then rolls it out to Cisse. Guteni into Boudaud. And this Dunkerque team are buoyed by that early goal. Ball through to Diarra. He takes it past one, but Sika again. Very good cover by the centre-back. Here's Bosca. Into Boudaud. Looking for Rocheteau. Can't quite find him. Nice idea though. Headed back to the goalkeeper, who'll pick it up and just slow things down a little bit. Marival then throws it out to Sai, who's high up on the left-hand side here. Rocheteau inside to Karouche. Now to Boudaud. Out wide to Bosca. Plays one into the middle again, looking for Diarra. Doesn't have as much joy this time. Guteni wins the header. Boudaud back to Guteni. Back to Boudaud again. Relationship starting to form all over the pitch for this team. Diarra might be offside there. Yeah, he is. It's going to be called back for a free kick. Dunkerque, despite playing with a much more defensive formation, are looking much better attacking wise. Here's Boudaud. Spreads it out wide to Bosca. Karouche. Rocheteau now on the left hand side of the pitch. Plays one into Sai. He's going to look for a cross here. Puts it in. Lovely defending there. You could see Diarra already making the run. Punched, not well, but cleared eventually. Goalkeeper let himself a little bit there, let himself down a little bit there. Sorry. Now his side, the left back with the throw in. He throws it back to Kuagba, who is starting now ahead of Cisse. Manager deciding that it's time to blood youth and prepare the club for the future without Cisse. Cisse not necessarily going anywhere, but oh, Rocheteau, he's got a chance here. That's a lovely stop by the goalkeeper, but it was a brilliant move by Dunkerque equally. Carouche. Oh, it's a lovely finish by Carouche. It's 2-0 to Dunkerque, the first time that they've scored more than one goal under the current manager. And the goalkeeper will definitely feel that he could have done better here. It's a great 1-2 to set up the chance. And he just shapes it past the goalkeeper on his left foot. A lovely finish. And this new formation, at the moment, you have to say, is paying dividends. That should go out for a Dunkerque throw. And in fact, that will go out for the half-time whistle. Goals by Diarra and Carouche, giving Dunkerque a 2-0 lead here. And they look every bit the value for that lead. 60% possession in the first half, outpassing and outplaying their opposition. We look forward to see what will happen in the second half here. The midfield starting to come alive for Dunkerque. It's still a team which is a little bit unsettled. They're not all necessarily on the same page, but they're putting in a performance here which will certainly buoy the support and give them hope for the future. Schiedler turns inside and out, eventually passes it back to Nguessen. Here's Sika, who's done so well despite his team being 2-0 down. Rocheteau now, inside for Boudaud. Diarra, Rocheteau still running, and he's got past his man, and he's got a chance here, and he plays it. Oh, he tried to play it back for Diarra, he couldn't get proper contact on the ball. Boudaud though has the ball, here's Diarra with a chance for free, and he's put it wide. Well, this is a much better performance by Dunkerque than we have seen from them previously, even in comparison to their other wins. It's night and day. Oh dear, he's missed the ball there. Schiedler with a chance to get things going. And Nguessen back into Schiedler. Man in the middle, takes deflection. It's going to be a corner kick. Dunkerque are starting to be asked questions that they haven't had to answer since the beginning of this match. In it comes. Good header out as far as, well, I couldn't catch the name. Oh, my word! What an opportunity for Nguessen. Number 23 getting the ball back into the mixer, and my goodness me, that was close. Nguessen very unlucky not to have his name on the score sheet after that. That is an extraordinary clearance by the goalkeeper. And good play by the Dunkerque number 10, pulling the foul out of the two players. So well to hang on to the ball, did Boudaud. A player of undoubted quality who has had to wait for his chance to start a game for Dunkerque, but it seems as though the manager has decided to give him a chance now, and he's repaying that faith. Not with that pass, though. Akichi with a long ball forward again. Cissé's underneath it. Cissé? I didn't think Cissé was playing. Hang on a second. Is it Barr that I've substituted? It's Barr that's not playing, sorry. Oh, that's a ball. Oh, Rocheteau let himself down with the second touch. It was a lovely through ball. It was a great first touch, but the second touch really wasn't up to the same quality. It deserved better. Oh, there's a chance for Schindler. It's off the post. And you have to say that Nancy have had the chances to get back into this game. They've just not taken them yet. A little bit of a defensive switch off by Dunkerque there. You have to say that's not like them on the evidence of this game, at least. Right, here's Sai down the line for Rocheteau. Plays it inside for Boudaud, who cuts back inside. Oh, he's been jostled for that ball, but they keep possession. Is Tiam into Bosca. Goteni. Kuagba. Now Sai. He sees the run by Rocheteau. Can't find the right ball for him, though. It's a shame, because it was a great run by Rocheteau. Another long ball down the middle. Kuagba is on it. Boudaud looks to win the second header. Can't get there. And this could be trouble. Ball inside of Sai. Kuagba is out to cover it. Tiam can't get there. And the header is just slightly too high to creep under that crossbar. Another lovely move by Nancy. Going to give Chiconte a chance up front. He's not the most mobile, and he's probably... Oh, hello, hang on, we've got a couple of players that are looking a little bit iffy. Do we have a left back on the pitch? No, we don't. Kuagba can play left back. But I don't really want to risk him, to be honest. I think we're going to stick with what we've got here. So double substitution. Rocheteau and Diarra making way. And Chiconte. And the star man, the telephone, making his way onto the pitch. Here is Kekia Fomfone into the middle, looking for the big man. Couldn't quite cut it back to Boudaud. Bosca. Lovely cut back and pass by the left foot. High looping ball, looking to use the height of Chiconte. It doesn't work out for them, and now Nancy can possibly break here. Lefebvre. Oh, Sai beats him for pace and for strength. Dummy on the ball by Chiconte. Dowd into Bosca. Well, it was always going to be an optimistic effort from that kind of range on his left foot. That first touch let him down, really. It was good play again, and Chiconte, honestly, has come in and he doesn't look like he's missed a step. Oh, that's poor. That's really poor. Can afford to laugh at it. 2-0 up. This shouldn't cost us the game, but we have conceded, and that's really, really poor. And it's almost entirely my fault. Barker on the score sheet for Nancy. It's just a lackadaisical ball into the centre of defence, intercepted, and from there, like, there was nothing that we could do. So Bosca, Tiam, oh my God, I've done it again. Trying to play safe and instead playing the worst possible ball. Kuagba out to sight. Let's try to play positively. Kia Fumfone. Back to sight. Laid inside to Kerouche. And there is the final whistle. It's a 2-1 victory for Dunkerque. A last-minute defensive blunder costing them their clean sheet. But a much better performance for the boys in blue. And 3 valuable points in their quest to finish in the top half of the league this season. A much more even game on paper, certainly from a shots point of view, than you might otherwise expect. But possession-wise, Dunkerque were on top for much of this game. And pass-wise, they almost outpassed their opposition by 40%. Diarra, man of the match after that lovely, lovely finish. Kerouche getting a 7 for his troubles, and Bosca, who I suspect might have been the man that played that pass into Diarra. In fact, we can find out for sure. It was Bosca who played that ball on his left foot. 19th minute, lovely, lovely goal, it really was. Right, there we go. A much better performance to round off the week. Match day 6 is in the bag and out of the way. And this is what the league table now looks like. We have risen to the heady heights of 10th place in the league. 9 points from 4 matches. We're only a point behind Pau and Toulouse, with Ajaccio and Troyes just ahead on 11. A win in the next match, with all of the results going the right way for us, could see us go as high as 3rd, but I wouldn't expect us to get anywhere near that kind of height just yet. So that will do it for another episode of the Grand Slam. It is slow but steady progress to begin with, but once we get in amongst the elite clubs, I imagine that is when the series is going to start picking up pace. Until next time, and next week, thank you very much for watching. Take care. I'll see you all soon. Bye-bye.